Welcome to Different Walks, Different Talks.
In terms of like temperature when it is the race, do you look at that a lot, or does it not really matter for you? Just whatever is whatever.
No, I definitely look at it before races. I think the most like ideal temperature is like 7 degrees and like cloudy.
7 degrees and cloudy.
Yeah,
Isn't that like a bit cold?
it's cold, but obviously you don't want to be hot when you're running. When you're hot,
Right.
your heart rate rises
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
stuff. So like it being like around there is probably optimal.
Do you have your favorite like temperature right there? Also, your 35 degrees one was just horrible then.
Oh man,
It's
yeah,
like way out of like the comfort zone right there.
yeah.
Huh. And have you ever had a race at that, like 7 degrees cloudy? Have you ever had a race like at that temperature?
My 10K.
Oh, your 10K was that?
It was like perfect. It was amazing.
Man.
No wind. It
No
was
wind
like
too.
9 degrees and cloudy because it was right in the morning too. So,
Right.
yeah.
Are the track races normally in the morning? I think they are. Right?
It depends on the meet. Usually school races are like midday in the morning, but then
Right.
there's some meets like at night, which are obviously
night?
fun. Yeah.
Huh. Like night, like you can't really see anything type of
No,
night?
yeah, like in the summer they're called twilight meets. So they hold them at night. They start at like 5 and they go all the way to like 10.
How do you see stuff when you're running, bro?
They have floodlights. Yeah.
Oh, they have all the lights. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. That sounds pretty fun, actually. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's super fun. They're always really fun to go to.
And the temperatures like must be cooler at that time too. Do you look at humidity at all, or is that?
Yeah.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
I mean, here it's pretty humid here in the summer, I'd say.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty humid.
And then also where I'm going to school it's going to be very hot. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So like you have to adapt to that temperature. Have you been to that school yet?
Yeah, I went and visited. Like in the winter, I think, like around January, I went and visited. Yeah,
Did you like it?
It was very nice. I loved it. Yeah.
Did you talk to the coach and stuff and the people on the
he
team?
gave me a full tour. I met the whole team. It was amazing.
Yeah. How many people were on the team? Like 12?
I think there's 17 kids on a cross country team.
17 kids.
Yeah,
that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Didn't think there'd be that much. Have you ever thought about like doing like the Ironman and stuff like that? Like,
maybe when I'm older, just as something to try for fun. But I'm not.
Or like triathlon or anything. Like
yeah, I'm not like amazing at like biking and swimming. I've never really done it, but the running part would be good for sure.
Right, just the running part.
Yeah.
In terms of like practice and stuff, do you guys do like weight training as well? I know you do a lot of like.
In high school, it's more individual. Like I feel like kids kind of leave weight training until university. I feel like that's something you get into there with the team.
Right.
But obviously, yeah, I do some weight training. I do like maybe once, twice a week, but nothing crazy.
Ooh, I want to ask you this question actually. I asked Christian, like, what do you think is the most important muscle when it comes to long distance track? Like, if you just had to pick one.
Probably your heart.
The heart?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to have a good aerobic system to run far.
That's true. He said the core for him, but he does not doing long distance. He does like 2K.
Yeah.
He says the core muscle is like a really important muscle.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta have good stability.
But... do you guys do form a lot, like when you're training and stuff? Like the coach will pick your form and say like your form needs a bit of like training.
Yeah, you definitely work on it. My form's definitely gotten a lot better from like even like grade 9 when I started. I've definitely gotten better at that. But yeah, it's something we work on for sure.
Like, and after a race, does your arms ever get sore and stuff to keep form and stuff like that?
If you're like pumping pretty hard at the end of a race, your arms could hurt for sure. But I've never had that happen. Really.
You never had that, okay. No. And like when doing the race, I've heard that people say it's a pace, but you always have to do like the frequency of steps or something. What do they call that?
They call that cadence.
Cadence. There we go. Yeah, cadence is the word. Yeah. What's a good cadence? 180? Is that a good cadence?
It's obviously different for a bunch of people, but like me being taller, like my cadence is obviously a lot longer than someone that's shorter.
Right.
I don't know if there's an optimal cadence. I haven't really looked into that.
You haven't looked into the cadence? No. Right. I see. Huh. So it's just kind of like. So what do you focus on during a race? So like. What are like the things you focus on? So you have the form you have to focus on. Yeah. You have to focus on strategy.
Strategy, your pacing, just stuff like that. You gotta know what's around you, what's happening, what you gotta do to win and stuff. So yeah.
So what are the things that you compete? You do the 10 kilometer. You do the cross country.
So in high school, they don't have the 5 and 10K for track, but so I do anywhere from like the 800 to 3K. The 3K being the highest on the track, but then I obviously do cross country, and then I really enjoy the 10K, so I've done the 10K.
The 10K,
yeah.
And 15K.
Haven't got that high for racing.
Okay.
But
do you ever when you do like other sports like tennis, soccer, you look at your competitors as well, and you kind of like see what their strategy is in terms of the thing. Do you ever do that for track or not really? Because there's like 200 people.
Yeah, I mean, running's sort of different than I feel like because it's not a team sport, so you're really just focused on yourself. But in team sports, there's obviously like different strategies on how you can do stuff.
Yeah. So yours is more just like based on yourself. Just focus on what you're doing.
Yeah, you really just focus on yourself. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is an interesting one. When you're in like a big race like that, like the Offset one, like 200 people, right? How do you know your placing during the race? Like, how do you know your exact place?
You really have a lot of people telling you all the time. Like there's fans that are always telling you like, oh, or like even your coach, like he'll be
does your coach follow you?
No, but he'll be like going around the course and stuff all the time, and he'll be counting kids. So like he'll tell you what place you're in.
He'll be counting kids and just while going around. That's kind of tough.
Oh, the coaches during races, they're doing a million different things. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So like you'll know your placement pretty much. Mm-hmm. So you'll run. When would you know it? Like every 1 kilometer interval, or like one every? Or it's completely random.
Yeah, just completely random. Wherever people are on the course.
That feels so mentally challenging.
Yeah.
You don't even know where you are in the race.
Yeah, you're always thinking about a million things during the race, but yeah.
Do you ever like think you were in the lead and then like comes these like 40 or like back in the midst?
I don't know about that, but like you could definitely think you're like further or more behind than you actually are, which can sometimes be like good or bad, but
And then you have to keep the breathing pace as well, right?
Yeah,
that's a big one, right? The breathing pace is to match
you gotta keep your breathing under control for sure. But yeah.
All right. Let me recollect here. Let me see what other questions I have. It's quite a lot. Is there anyone else at our school that used to do long distance track that's like that you know that were like really good?
There's a kid named Jack Leto. You know who Kate is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her older brother.
Oh.
He was in my Burlington track club when I was there back in grade 9. He was one of the good seniors that, inspired me and encouraged me to get better.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
Wow. Ooh, okay. Let's see here. You mind if I move on to like the school stuff and like how you balance like school and stuff like this?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, all right. Okay. All right, we're back. We can now talk about like balancing school with the sport because obviously you commit a lot, right? So talk us like through your weekly schedule in like grade 11 and 12. Like, how was it like?
Yeah, it's nothing crazy. I definitely have not like a crazy like academically. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Like
vigorous portfolio.
Yeah, like I feel like I don't have like too much to worry about academic wise at school right now because I've obviously had some spares and stuff. But I do a pretty good job of balancing running and school, of course.
Yeah. So how many days a week do you do the track now?
So I do it 6 days a week, and then I take Sundays off.
6 days a week.
Yeah.
It feels like overtraining, but I guess not.
Yeah.
It feels like to me it's like overtraining.
I do what I need to do for sure.
Wow. And how many hours per day? Like roughly 2 hours?
When I was in like peak training, like I'm doing like the most I had done, I was doing around like 10 hours a week of running.
10 hours a week running, wow.
So I do twice a day, Monday to Friday, and then I do one long run on Saturday, and then I take Sunday off.
Do you ever get like physically exhausted after practice and stuff?
Yeah, when I was at my peak training, I was running like around 130 kilometers a week.
Oh my god!
It was pretty exhausting, but
what the heck?
It got me fit. So
yeah.
All right.
So school was kind of just a background. It was just there. You were still doing it, but it's
I mean, I think I do what I need to maintain a good average. Like I'm not like a crazy like 95 student. I'm more of like mid 85s range, but yeah, it's good.
Did you ever think like initially grade 9 and 10, right? You were never expecting to go pro in the sport, like or like anywhere close to this, right?
No.
So what were you thinking of in terms of major and stuff like in the future? Did you ever think about that or not really?
I mean, I've always liked business in high school. That's what I'm going into in university.
Right.
I don't know if I'll like, I guess, stick with that or like go into business something in the future, but it'll be good to have for sure.
Yeah. So what is your like future plan with the sport? Like Olympic qualifying for the Canada Olympics? Or, like,
I'd
going
love to
more
become a professional marathoner, which is what I think like my goal is right now. But
Got it.
if that doesn't work out, I'll probably get into coaching or like go into business or something.
Going to coaching and business, I see. My tennis coach, he also went to the States for tennis, and he did business, and then he ended up just tennis coaching because like, his business helped him out for that.
Yeah,
He said,
exactly.
so
Yeah.
I see. It's nice. Okay. Oh, I want to ask you like your routine after you finish like training and stuff, and like a big run. Like, what do you do to like get your body back? Like your
I have a pretty good recovery actually. I
like, what do you
recover
do?
pretty well from runs, but I'll tend to like stretch and roll out. You definitely gotta get a lot of food in. That's probably the biggest thing.
Huh.
I also get good sleep per night. I get like anywhere from 8 to 9 hours, which is obviously really important. But yeah, you just gotta take care of your body, listen to your body, see what it needs.
So you stretch and then you do the foam rolls and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you ever do like the ice bath? Not really. Is that not needed?
I did at one point. I don't know if it like quite helped me a lot, but I definitely like things like the hot tub and like sauna and stuff. It just really helps get blood flow and help.
Oh, that's what it helps with blood flow?
Yeah.
So do you do that after a race or something? The sauna? Or is that after practice? Like when do you do that?
I mean, just like whenever.
Or is it whenever you feel like it?
Yeah, whenever like I'm hurting or sore, I'll definitely hop in there to help me recover. Oh,
and also I never really got to like know like the point of the sports tape and stuff. Do you ever do that stuff like during races? Like the sports taping when they tape like the muscles?
Yeah, a lot of people do that. I've never had to do it.
Right, your body was fine with
it. So I'm not.
My body's like deteriorating all the time, so I have to do that stuff. I think it's like a support for the muscles, right?
Yeah, it like helps like stretch out, distribute stuff. I'm assuming, but yeah.
I see. Oh, also as a kid, the problem I had was like I had this growth pain thing with my ankles, so I could never run much because I had like the ankle thing when I run, it starts hurting like bad. Yeah. So when I was in grade 10, I was probably like 5'9" and like 5'8", 5'9", and I went through like a big growth spurt. Yeah, you did. What the heck?
And like my IT bands were like stretched out and they hurt so bad.
What's your IT bands?
It's like a tendon like that goes all the way down here. Oh. So like when I was growing, like my legs were trying to keep up and they hurt really bad and had to take a bit of time off. But
yeah. Were like all your parents were like really tall as well?
So my dad's tall. I think me and him are around the same height now. I see. Might even be a bit taller than him.
So you just had the dormant like height gene in you and just kicked in grade 10.
Yeah, I was always the small kid in school, but now I'm obviously one of the taller ones. For sure.
Yeah, for sure you are. Yeah. Oh, for in terms of like school balance and like it says here pressure. Like, did you ever feel any like at one point like the pressure from like your coach yourself or teammates to hit the times and races and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, so for nationals this year, we had a team of 4 go, and we were like in contention to win, of course, which we ended up doing, which is really nice.
Oh, you guys won the nationals?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations! I didn't know that. What the heck?
Yeah, so we won. There was obviously some pressure there to do good because you're not only fighting for yourself, you're now fighting for your teammates and the team title. So yeah.
Right. How was the nationals? Like, how did they do it?
So it's scored by like each person is the amount of point that like they come. So like first place is like 1 point. Yeah. So you have to obviously try to score the least amount of points as possible. It's like golf kind of.
Oh, the least amount of points.
Yeah. So like if you go like 1, 2, 3, 4, you.
Oh, your points are 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And then if you're placing 57th, you have 57 points.
Yeah. So your team has to try to accumulate the least amount as possible.
What did you guys end up having in total?
We had probably like maybe close to 90 points.
90 points.
90, yeah.
And how many different events did you do? 4 people, right?
It was cross country, so we just all ran.
Oh, you guys all ran cross country.
Yeah, one race. Yeah.
Huh. Did any of you guys get top 10?
Yeah, 2 of my teammates. I think they went like 7, 8.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And like, what was the second like overall team's points?
We actually tied with them, but then it went
Time base?
No, points wise, we tied with them, so they had to go to the 5th man, which we ended up winning. So our 5th guy was ahead of their 5th guy.
Oh, I thought it was 4-person in the team.
Yeah, but then that's the tiebreaker.
The 5th guy? Okay, yeah. So the 5th guy clutched up for you guys.
Really clutched up, yeah.
Wow, that's nice. How much ahead of the other 5th guy was he? Like,
the other team actually didn't have a 5th guy.
Oh,
so
you guys just took it home, I guess.
But it was very close for sure.
Yeah. So what team was this that you repped?
So this was my club team now, which is Edge Sport, which is out of St. Catharines.
St. Catharines. What is the other like good Canada ones? Like top ones? Is there any like top academy for long distance track? Is there even an academy for long distance?
Not academy. I mean, we were the best in cross country.
Right. Okay.
In
so
Canada,
you were like the best.
But there's obviously some good teams in like Quebec and like BC and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And then there's obviously good teams from around here as well.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. So in terms of university, so you going this year or are you taking gap year? Or, like,
no, I'm going this year. I'm leaving early August.
Early August. Yeah. Wow, that's pretty soon. Honestly, it's pretty soon.
It's a short summer, but you
yeah,
gotta make every moment last.
Yeah. So you're dorming there, I guess, I presume. And what's it gonna be like there? Did they ever like show you the schedule a little bit, like what uni life's gonna be like for you?
I have no clue what it's gonna be like yet. We haven't really gotten any like schedules or anything like that.
Right.
I think I'm gonna talk to my coach soon and see what's gonna be happening. But
how much training would you be doing? Like in terms of uni life and the sports that you're there for, like how much would that take?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna really be focused on running when I'm there. I'm going there to get as good as I can and obviously still get my degree. But it'll definitely be more than high school for sure.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome. All right, on to the last segment, which is rapid fire questions with Nolan. Okay, so what is your go-to pre-race meal?
Definitely a bagel with Nutella.
A bagel with Nutella.
Yep, good carbs.
Yeah. No banana or anything?
I might add a banana sometimes in there.
But you just need carbs before race?
Always just carbs.
Huh, I didn't even know that. Okay. Where is your dream race location? To pick anywhere.
Dream race location. Probably Hayward Field in Eugene, Oregon.
What about it?
It's such an iconic track. It's probably the most iconic track in the world.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Have you ever been there?
No.
So your dream, I guess.
No, yeah.
Run there.
Only dream to get there, yeah.
How long is it? Does it go to?
It's just a 400-meter track.
Oh, 400 meter. Oh, it's a 400-meter track.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. One race that you want to like re-race or redo. That was on your mind before.
Probably Provincials Club this year. I came, I think, like maybe 12th, and I thought I could place much higher, but it was 2 laps of a cross country course, and I thought it was 3.
Oh, so you see, the whole strategy was messed up.
Yeah, so I was ready to do another lap, but then I heard,
oh man,
500 meters to go, and I just went. But it was kind of disappointing. But
how were you so confused with the laps?
I don't know. I thought in my mind it was 3, but
damn,
that's definitely.
So your whole plan was different then.
Yeah,
I see.
That's definitely one I want to redo, but not gonna get the chance to.
What's your most favorite like training like routine thing that you guys do?
My like favorite session?
Yeah, right.
So we have this place called Rotary Park where we train, and it's like an 800-meter gravel loop, and we would do like 8 to 10 reps of that, and it's just it's really hard, but it's really fun.
Yeah, it's really fun. All right. Okay. There's another question here, but I'm not gonna ask that. It's way too random. Okay. So yeah.
If you vibe with this combo, drop a like, leave a comment, and hit that sub button.
We'll catch you next time on Different Walks, Different Talks.